Sometimes. Okay, okay. Hey, how we doing, folks? Uh, oh, interesting night. Hope everybody's doing good, doing well. Had a good week and all. We are back on Luca Island with Heavy Metal Gaming. Uh, Somebody paid them off to invite me back, so I'm here. Yay me! uh, Unfortunately, I was just informed that Heavy Metal has to put up with me and has nobody else to hide behind because the others have somehow fallen under the weather. So, come along for a ride, and this should get interesting or the boring meter will drop off the chart. Either way, yeah, welcome along for the ride.
Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Could be, could be.
Oh.
Hey, Tank, how we doing?
Done.
Danny, you been here a while? Doing good, buddy? Tristan, good to see you. Hey, Barb. Okay, my help is here. Yes, I'm glad you showed up. We were just getting concerned about, all my notifications not getting out.
Well, you were concerned.
Yeah, true. Well, you was having to cover yours by yourself, so.
What do you mean, Brandy? Everyone's here. Remember, my streams don't get a whole lot of watchers usually. Normally just 2 or 3 at a time. I'm not super popular yet.
Well, neither am I, so.
Here's the Christmas tree. Don't you just love the music?
Oh, we wouldn't get copyrighted for this?
No.
Alright.
That song is, that particular style of doing that song has no applicable copyright anymore. It's too old.
Okay.
Oh, ha! Oops.
Oops,
Sorry,
what?
Brandy, I must have bumped that on accident when I was in Discord. I'm an nincompoop. Here you go.
Well, we knew that, but.
There's the beautiful tree for you. Alrighty, so tonight we have a whole bunch of fields to harvest if we can. We'll get as much done as we can get done, and whatever's left we'll do on another day.
Hey, Jack Mods, how we doing? And so what we're going to start with tonight, Heavy?
We're going to start with field 12, which is a coffee field.
Coffee!
It was all set up last time to get started, but that was where we ended the stream at. So,
Oh, yeah.
which would you prefer to do, sir? Would you prefer to drive the combine or the unloader vehicle?
I'll take the combine if you don't mind.
I do not. So go ahead and hop in there and get started. And in the meantime, I will figure out where we are. If I can hit the right buttons. Jeez. Figure out where we are selling this or if we are storing this. Don't have a good price chart for coffee yet. But let's see.
Hey, we're on a deserted island. Be happy we got a price for anything.
I know. Coffee, there you are. So it looks like Skipper's Mill, of course, on the far side of the island is where we're going to be sending this. So while Coble gets going in the combine until he gets about 75% full or so, I'm going to go back to cleaning up all the vehicles that we've left scattered everywhere. In fact, I might as well start right here with this tractor and fertilizer spreader. This field might even need done. Let's have a look-see. Does this field need fertilized. It's only been cultivated. And it needs lime, which might be what's in this trailer. Yes, it is. So, we'll lime this field before we do anything else, because we're here. And this is, of course, one of my favorite tractors, this old Oliver. And there is good news on that front, after a fashion. There is an Oliver tractor, one that I had on this map for a while, but we removed it because we decided we would never use it, that someone is working on for FS22, so I can have my awesome vintage tractors on there.
You gonna come unload this thing?
You're that full already, huh?
I'm 100%.
Wow, that was fast. I guess I will not be doing other jobs. I'll just be carting. That was really fast. We'll take it, though.
I'm not gonna complain too much at this point.
Nope. That's a good yield.
Hey, somebody did something right.
Well, I got to get it right once in a while, don't I?
I guess even a blind squirrel can find a nut now and then.
Oh, that's a good one. And I will have an announcement a little later on in the stream, too. I have, as of last night, drawn a new winner from my contest for an FS22 Collector's Edition that ended way back at Thanksgiving time, because the winner that I drew never responded. So I'll be announcing who the new winner is from the redraw a little later on in the stream. You are unloaded, sir.
Okay.
Are you sleeping?
Not completely sleeping. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Just trying to double check.
I'm gonna go turn this truck into
Hey,
a road
Shadow, how we
train
doing?
because your yield, well, our yield, coming off of this field is ridiculous. You've already filled up 26% of the truck, and you haven't even made it, what, about a third away around the first headland?
Something like that, yep.
Goodness. Alright, let's see how much of a disaster I can do at backing this up with a dolly trailer.
Oof.
I can do it if I go slow enough.
Better you than me. I have so much trouble with dollies.
It's way harder in the game than it is in real life, believe it or not.
I actually do believe that. The game don't get some of the physics quite right.
Well, that and you don't have a feel for it in the game either, like you do in real life. Not that you'd want to use a truck like this to back up a dolly trailer for real. That would be extra difficulty.
Well, hurry up and bring it over here.
Alright, I guess I'll give up on trying to grab that trailer. You are filling up quick.
Get out here a little closer to the road, so then you have to try to pull through a tree or two.
That would be nice. Oh, don't run the tree over yourself. I do like how the diesel in that combine spools up to a higher RPM when you turn on the auger. Much more realistic than keeping the same sound level.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of that sort of thing, I'm very impressed with the changes in sound for FS22. They have done a wonderful job. Tree! Brandy, have a drink.
Did I roll back into that tree?
I hit a tree.
Ah, you hit a tree. Okay.
I think you did too when you were backing up the combine. You were really close to it at least.
I was thinking I just stayed off of it. But okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Anyway,
I don't know
free
for
drinks
sure.
for everyone. That's why I
Right,
make
so
sure
the
everybody's
there.
everybody's on an even score.
Brandy says the only drink she's having tonight is Sprite. Well, with you not feeling good, I don't blame you.
Stay away from that eggnog. It's a few days out.
Oh, if I had some eggnog right now, I'd be all about it. Hey, Tristan, you know what? I'm going to be naughty. I'm cheating. I've had enough. I'm going to super strength the second trailer over to the first. If I can. Or vice versa. There we go.
Whichever one works, huh?
I don't want to be here for all year.
Well, you ain't going to have time to sit around with that truck.
Nope.
88, 89, 90, 91,
I'm
94,
already pulling up next to you.
95.
If I didn't say it, I'm losing my mind already. Tristan, hello. And I'm using my new headset tonight that I got as a replacement for the one that was having issues.
Well,
Yeah, Tristan, I saw that. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Is it any good? Tristan's telling me that there's an old Minneapolis Moline Cedar
oh,
that
really?
somebody made for FS22 already.
Could,
And I saw that, but I haven't had a chance to check it out, so...
could get interesting.
Well, I love vintage equipment. And I love being able to start really, really, really small with like 20 horsepower tractors and stuff.
Well, it's nice when you got equipment to hook to them.
Tristan, for the sake of everyone who might be interested, would you mind plopping that link onto Discord somewhere on my Discord so that Brandy can grab it and share it in the chat for anyone who happens to be watching? Oh. And somebody kill my dog for me, please. Goodness gracious.
Gassy tonight?
I'm going to make him go downstairs. He's blown it up. He just looked over his shoulder at me where he's laying on the bed like, what? I didn't do anything, Dad.
That's probably more like, really? You've done worse.
Whoops. You kind of went for a speed run there. I'll stay right here and you can back up.
I'm getting a few little leg spikes. Nothing serious. Just a good thing crop
Well,
construction's not on.
There's a reason it's not on.
It ain't for me. I've been here
No.
4 streams, and it wasn't on when I got here, so.
No, that would be for a country bumpkin.
Ah. Yeah, now watch out for those. Whoa, hold up. I still got coffee.
Yeah, yeah, you are not empty yet. I am full. This is why I grabbed the second trailer. Hello, Barbara. How are you this evening?
Okay, there we go. Starting to wonder if I might or do 3 headlands instead of just 2.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that over the noise of the combine.
I was wondering if I was thinking I might need to do 3 headlands instead of 2.
3 is usually pretty good. 4 is better. That combine does not have the best turning radius.
Unless you don't want it to turn.
It needs a little bit of room.
Okay.
Hello, Danny. No worries if you're in and out. I don't mind. Tristan, you probably can't drop the link directly. That's why I said drop it in Discord and ask Brandy to post it into the chat here. She's a chat moderator, so she can do that. Danny, I don't think you can drop links either, but I thought I made you a moderator last time.
Well, if you
There.
didn't, you
I
should.
thought so now.
He's an awesome guy.
Yes.
And he
All right,
stays on
Danny,
top
you're
of
made a
things.
moderator now. You can drop my Discord link in if you'd like. And then if Tristan posts that cedar that he was talking about into the chat, oh, I'm going to have to redo my approach. Hang on, I got to spin around. That was terrible.
I could have told you that, but I could probably work with it too. Now you're gonna wrap it around a tree.
Nope. That's where Dolly trains. I wonder, Danny, if maybe it doesn't stick if I add you from within the stream. Maybe it's only for that stream. I might have to go into my normal settings and add you to make it permanent. But that's FS Crew's Discord, not mine. You're supposed to drop mine, dude.
It's fine to drop the crew. You know, we're represented. Oh, it's the quiet one, but
All right, thank you, Tristan. If either Danny or Brandy would please grab that link from my my Discord's general channel and drop it into the stream chat, I would appreciate it. Like I say, I have not personally had the chance to try it out yet. I will be, hopefully, in the near future, though, along with the McCormick Deering one that, oh, shoot, I'm not going to remember his name.
that's
Scooter's
why you
Workbench.
that's the reason you make
Posted-
notes.
Yeah. Scooter's Workbench posted one on Farm Sim Guy's Discord that he's working on, and it's a link to his Facebook page, and that's a McCormick Deering cedar, a vintage one. And he is the gentleman that I was talking about earlier that's working on a vintage Oliver tractor.
Nice. Do you know if he has plans to make those available on console?
He probably does not, because they are not licensed brands, so they would have to become Lizard. Alright, I will hang right here. Tractor. It should be a cedar. Danny. At least that's what Tristan said. Oh, that's also a Scooter's workbench link, apparently.
Yeah, Rob, I trimmed up.
Tristan, that's a McCormick Deering, not a Minneapolis Moline.
Did Tristan get one wrong?
But yes, that's the one that I was talking about that I saw on Farm Some Guys Discord, and that's a nice one. I do have the other trailer still, if you need to unload more, Coble.
Oh, no, it's fully unloaded.
Okay. Boy,
This thing's putting out
we're
the
working
coffee
on
beans.
headland number 3, and we've almost completely filled this truck and and the first trailer. There's 2% left out of the combination of those two things. Hello, Rabid Rob.
I will have to admit, it does seem a little less jerky, I started to say, than it jerks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, like I was going to say earlier, I'm surprised it's not a little worse for you because it is that Christmas week and there are a lot of people on vacation, so there's a lot of people, whoopsie,
Everybody take a
back to the
drink.
truck. A lot of people on Christmas vacation, so very, very busy.
I know, my wife and youngest daughter works at Walmart. Everybody's in there.
That too. You could not drag me into a store this time of year.
Now, apparently, they're not having to drag some people.
There's a reason I
The
do my
boss
Christmas
is on
shopping in, like,
maintenance, and she can't even sweep the floors.
June. Yep,
Too many people in the way.
I believe it.
They can't even
believe it.
run that robot, you know, that some of the stores has. Yeah. It stands in one spot for 20 minutes and then finally decides to shut down. You can't move.
That's sad. But yeah, there is a definite reason that I do my Christmas shopping usually in June. All right, Alexander, what do you want? You are going crazy, boy.
He wants a new milk bone. He wants a new bed. Better toys. The old ones are a little lackluster.
Yeah, right. He gets new toys all the time because he's constantly destroying them.
You need to buy better ones. Ones that don't fall apart in 3 shakes.
Yeah, I buy the good brands already. He's just brutal on his toys. In typical Pitbull fashion.
Did you get the guaranteed non-destructible ones?
That's not a thing. Not when it comes to pit bulls. I bought one rubber tire toy that had a indestructible guarantee
Uh-huh.
with an exception on it.
A disclaimer.
And that exception was other than large aggressive chewing breeds, such as pit bulls, Rottweilers, Dobermans, Huskies, Malamutes, and it named a bunch of big dogs. And it's like, okay, that's all of the dogs that you want a guaranteed indestructible toy for.
You're not buying this for a 50-year-old Chihuahua with gums.
Yeah, if you're buying a toy that's supposed to be guaranteed indestructible, it's for all those breeds that you just said it's not guaranteed for. So I sent it back unopened. I'm like, and no. You didn't have this in your listing on Amazon, that there was exceptions. I want my money back. Alrighty, I'm basically full, so I'm gonna head to the sell point. You will probably be full before I can make it back.
Probably.
I'll try to hurry, but I can't go around corners fast. Tree.
He sideswiped another tree. Everybody take a drink. Water, Sprite, Coke, Jim and Coke, Coke and whiskey, straight whiskey, beer, whatever you're drinking at the moment. Take a drink.
Brakes! The brakes are not very good on this truck when it is this heavily loaded. I gotta start braking a little sooner. I almost just went into the drink.
People are supposed to be taking drinks. I didn't tell you to drive into the drink.
But I almost did anyway. Since when do I ever listen, by the way?
I can understand Bumpkin, but I mean, this is me.
Well, yes, your southern accent is a little thicker than his.
I ain't got no accent.
That's the best joke you've told all night, sir. Oops. And since I found the other truck, it happens to be over here at the sale point. I'm going to switch trucks too because that other truck has a bigger capacity.
Bigger than that truck in both trailers?
Bigger. I think it's about like this truck plus a trailer.
Alright.
So I'll hook it to the two trailers and we'll have lots of capacity. Barbara says that you guys don't have an accent. Sure you don't. Of course, I guess from your perspective, you don't. I'm the one with an accent to you guys, I'm sure.
Actually, you sound kind of plain as far as accents go.
Well, it's because I have the generic Midwestern sound. Yes, Brandy, Bumpkin has an accent, but Cobal's is thicker.
I don't see how, but...
Thicker might not be the right word in this particular instance. It's just different because you're from
More
a different part of the
pronounced.
South. You know, some people think that all Southern accents are the same, and that's a load of manure.
Nah, I've always been told from pretty much anyone I've talked to and anyone that's traveled that we have a unique accent to a point where anybody that's ever heard it, once they hear it again, they know that person's in Arkansas or has spent way too much time in Arkansas. I don't
Hello,
see it, I
Violent
don't get
Tank.
it, but
Accent is definitely a matter of perception. Where you're from determines what is an accent to you. Because your own accent is not an accent as far as you are concerned. It's how just you're used to people sounding.
correct.
Uh-oh, Coble. Barbara's telling on you.
What this time?
She says he's always lived in the South. Never left in 45 plus years, so...
This is true. I've been in the same county for pretty much all my life. I mean, a couple months here and there, but yeah. For the most part, I've been in the same exact spot.
Well, that tells me that you were never in the military.
I did go to the basic training over in Fort Sill, but there's not a lot of difference there.
It's funny because physically this looks like a smaller truck, and yet it has a bigger capacity.
I guess coffee break's over now. You showed up, but it was a long one.
Telling you, it's a long drive over to that sale point.
I could have probably ran it faster than you drove it.
Hey! Come on now.
The island ain't that big. But you did follow the road, I'm assuming.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
We don't want any accidentes. So I hope everyone is doing well on this fine evening. At least I hope it's fine where you are. It's kind of snowy and dark and gross here.
Just overcast and chilly.
All right, Coble, what is chilly to you?
Chilly to me? Probably, actually, being honest, 45 degrees.
Now, see, I'll still wear short at 45.
And it's well below that
chilly.
now.
It is, let me pull up the weather on my phone real quick here. It is currently 28 degrees here, and windy, and dark, and cold, and yeah.
28 degrees says it's cold. I don't know. I'll ask my boss to pull up and type the temp in chat.
All right.
But you know, I'm also kind of like my good buddy. I get chilled easy.
Well, yeah, because you're from the South.
My buddy, bless his
kicked
heart.
the dogs downstairs
All right.
and locked the door behind him. I couldn't take it anymore. Since my girlfriend is up for once.
Now my
Taking
buddy,
me down
bless
there with
his
fun.
heart, he actually freezes at room temperature.
Oh, that's sad. I know a few people like that. Oops, looks like you're full. I'm on
Yep.
my way.
Can I put it in the bed instead of the cab with you? There we go.
Yeah. The auger detection was a little flawed there, wasn't
Just a little quick.
it?
It is currently 59 degree with a 79% humidity. And it's been overcast all day long.
I would take that weather in a heartbeat. But oh well, it is what it is. For the most part, I enjoy living in Michigan, so I wouldn't want to change it. Yeah, you got a little toe on the end there that you missed when the header shut off on you. I wish it wouldn't do that, honestly. I wish it would. I don't know what would be better, really, because bringing the combine to a dead stop while you have your foot on the floor would be a little weird too, wouldn't it?
Yep. Yes, it would. Flag. Yeah, the humidity's high for this time of year. Oh, boy, we're expecting some rain early part next week.
What sounds warm and toasty to you, Danny? Coble's temperatures or my 28 degrees? Because if you're talking about my 28 degrees, you, sir, need your head checked.
Not that they use Celsius, remember? That's burning
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, we are talking Fahrenheit here, Danny. So we would be below 0 Celsius for my temperature. Still like 3 or 4 degrees for Coble's, I believe.
I would generally grab my phone and switch that, but being that I'm using my phone as my camera, because it gives me the green screen, so I can't grab that and do the conversion. But I think your 28 is approximately -3 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, 3 or 4, somewhere in that range.
I can't do the conversions in my head anymore. Tuck's getting
Me
old.
either. It is actually only -2.22222 forever degrees Celsius. 28 degrees Fahrenheit is. So you said 45?
59.
59. What was 45? So your temperature would be 15 degrees Celsius. I swear you said 45. I must be hallucinating.
No, I think I originally said, then I asked the boss to check it out.
Ah, that's right.
Alright, stop that truck.
Oh, stopping.
Flags.
I don't know, it seemed to work out pretty good. You didn't hit me. You wouldn't have hit me even if I was in front of you. And we can switch if you'd like at any point in time, too.
Well, I started this field. I'll finish it.
Whoop, you're going to get me at the header. Oh, so close.
I got this. Now, if the lag don't get me, we'll all be good.
I'm just sitting here in cab view watching you run very close to the side of the truck with that header.
Well, I'm actually tipping in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But there is space. There's no drinks on that one.
No drinks for you. Sorry.
What are you, the soup Nazi now?
Soup Nazi. Just a little bit of inner soup Nazi there. Wow, where are you going, sir? Decided to go up and down the other end of the field for a little while.
I guess. Lag on this end.
I mean, you just floored it and you were gone.
Problem there is I barely touched the gas.
Well, the game thought otherwise.
Oh, my boss says she's going to start taking drinks every time the game lags.
Oh boy, she'd be drunk in 5 minutes then.
I give it 10. Well, you got to take the time in between, pouring each shot. Or maybe easier just to turn the bottle up.
Yeah. For those who are interested in my survival roleplay series, the next episode will be out tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
You do survival roleplay?
Yes, I do. Episode 3.
Just picking at you. But yeah, I will definitely check that one out. You said tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Did you watch the first 2 episodes?
I do believe so.
Okay.
But I will go back and rewatch because I watch so many people trying to keep up with all information that leaks.
Yeah.
No. FS22, everybody gets new information and new issues, new solves, and yeah, just.
I'm going to tab away for a moment, so I'm going to count on you to just drive over to the truck to unload, because I'm going to announce the new winner that I drew last night. Well,
awesome.
Whatever time it was yesterday. For my giveaway. Because, like I was saying earlier, the original winner never responded. So, Mark Wadlow is the new winner. And I'm going to email you right now, sir. Although if you are watching, feel free to
speak up.
To shout out. You jump over to email. Holy cow. All sorts of stuff going on over here in the email world. Of course, because I was in the wrong account. I was like, this does not look right. There are far too many emails in here.
What do you do, log into your work account?
No, I have a personal account that's separate from my YouTube account email, so that I can't be spammed easily.
Right. Okay, the lag is making this very, very interesting.
Getting worse, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Email has been sent off to Mark. Hopefully he responds. because if he does not, I'll have to try a third time. And if the third
just save it
person
for your
does not
birthday.
respond, if the third person does not respond, I will just give it away during a live stream instead.
Now you said your birthday's in January?
January 6th.
Alright. I have to tune in
So
for that, right?
it's on Lucas Island night.
Oh, man.
We're going to have a big old party. By which I mean we won't be doing Lucas Island at all that night.
Oh.
Because I will be doing a special birthday live stream.
Any details you want to give away on that?
No, because I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do for sure.
Well, that's a good way to keep it under wraps.
Yep. One possibility is doing a restart on No Man's Land, because I'm not happy with what happened with that regarding all the things I tried. So I'm going to start over from scratch.
I'm
that's
waiting
one
to start
possibility.
my No Man's Land.
What's that?
But I'm waiting to start my No Man's Land.
Yeah, well, that McCormick Deering Seeder coming out, that's huge for me to get going on No Man's Land because of it being something that can be pulled by one of the small vintage tractors. Another possibility is that I might do American Truck Simulator.
Hey, you don't have to have an extra code for that, do you?
I might. I have not gone through all the codes yet to see what's there. I've got so many.
Well, give me the heads up and I'll definitely tune in for your birthday show.
All right, I will do.
I'll be there
I'm
either
probably
way,
actually
you know
going to do
that.
multiple streams throughout the day with breaks in between because my voice can't take talking nonstop for hours and hours on end like some people can.
Just do like me and don't talk.
I feel awkward if I'm not talking on a live stream. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
good point.
The whole game is frozen. What'd you do?
You seen what I did? I just cut this corner. There it goes. Oh no, stopped. Okay, I'm back.
There we go. All right.
Maybe.
I'm gonna save just in case.
Okay.
Game saved. And now I'm saving it again, just in case. I'm paranoid.
Well, folks, I did say it's going to be very interesting or very boring. I think we kind of kept somewhere around the middle line so far. So far.
Well, I think we've been having a good time.
Oh, I've been having a good time. I'm just not sure if is this the premium entertainment that they everybody tuned in for.
Well, I hope so. I surely hope so. Oh, Brandy, you're funny.
See, right there is what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not Brandy or country, so you've been on cue. Yeah, I think I've been a little slow on things.
Yes, dear. I know you can't see this, Coble, but my girlfriend posted in my chat. Babe, you are real loud tonight. I hear you loud. Hear you down here, clear as day.
In other words, your girlfriend's telling you to shut up.
Yeah, kind of. But see, I'm always this loud. I'm not doing anything different than I normally do. The difference is that she's awake and in the living room, which is right below me. Normally, she's sleeping in the bedroom on the other side of the house.
And the dogs
So
get stuck with you? That's animal cruelty.
They have a choice. Sometimes the big one, the pit bull, will go down and sleep with her, but usually they stay up here on the bed that we have up here for them and hang out with me. The Yorkie will not go to bed with only one person in the bed. He will always stay with whoever is awake. In the morning, on the other hand, he stays in bed.
Hey, you move if you want to. We were here. It was nice. It was comfortable. It was warm. You want to disturb that? That's on you.
That's exactly how he thinks. Oh! Everybody have a drink. Cobal's crashing into me again.
Lag.
Would you like me to drive to you, sir?
No, I would like to get this pipe out. There we go.
All right. I'll duck under it real quick.
All right. Lag bit me big time.
So, babe, you've never seen me stream with the gentleman that I'm streaming with tonight. Country Bumpkin couldn't make it. He and his wife, Brandy, are feeling under the weather. So, Cobal joined me tonight instead. I mean, he was going to join us anyway for the Christmas stream, but it's just the two of us hanging out and having fun. Getting all the work done.
Yeah, I'm getting all your work done for you.
Hey, you're good at it.
At least I'm good at something.
Good point, dear. Good point. You really haven't watched my streams before. Because you're always sleeping. You know, that stupid job of yours having you up at really early o'clock in the morning. Let's see. Where are we off to next? We have fields 4, 19, and 20. What are the crops in those fields? 4 is oats, 19 is barley, and 20 is oats. So if we do 4, we need to do 4 and 20 together.
420? Come on, we got work to do.
You got it!
We still got work to do, man. You can't be going off on break like that.
No, I do not partake, but I thought it would make a good joke because it was too perfect, you know? Too perfect. You see what I mean about that combine having, for a combine, a pretty wide turning radius?
I could deal with the one for the lag.
What lag? Oh, right. The game's running on my computer, so... Or, well, the server for the game is running on my computer, so I don't have any.
Well, I have it all. You don't need any of it.
Yeah, everybody, I've never really talked about my girlfriend's job, but I hate her job. I wish she did not work there. Honestly, I wish I made enough money that she didn't have to work. But that's really hard to do in the modern day and age. have a single family income. Or single income family, rather. Boy, I said that backwards the first time, didn't I?
I thought that was normal for you. You do most things backwards.
Yes. Especially if you ask my girlfriend.
I do not want her version of that. You can keep that in the bedroom.
Hey, 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 hey! That's not where I was going with that.
Where you left the door open.
Damn it! She's supposed to get out at 1:30, Barbara. I noticed she's not mentioning that. But she almost always works overtime these days until 3:30.
Well, since you're here.
Whereas I work a traditional 9 to 5. Which means by the time I get done for the day, she's only an hour and a half away from going to bed usually, because she goes to bed at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. That means that we don't get to spend a whole lot of time together. So, because my job is awesome, and my boss is good about it, I usually stop working around 3 or 3:30. If depends on when she gets home, really. Sometimes I don't stop till 4 o'clock. And then we can eat dinner together, watch a couple of episodes of a TV show or something, and then I go back to work to finish my hours out.
That's a pretty good job to have.
Oh, yeah, my boss is awesome. Ouch, dear. Ouch.
Well, what did she say? Come on.
She said, yeah, because I work and you don't.
Ah.
Just because she does physical work and I do brain work. She loves to give me grief about that. This coffee has yielded amazingly well, hasn't it?
Yes. Somebody planted this field right. Or did this field right.
Well, it was 100% fertilized. So, had all 3 applications for season's fertilizer.
Alright. I assume it was also limed and plowed perfectly.
Plowed, yes. I don't know if it was lined. I know that it needs lined this time. So, potentially the yield could have been even better.
Oof.
So, 4 is almost directly behind us right now if you'd like to head over there and start the 420. Now, what would be really funny is if hemp was what was planted.
That would have been awesome.
4 and 20.
That would have been awesome.
Too bad hemp is not present on this particular map. If it was, I would totally use Easy Dev controls to change the crop in the field. I don't know what you're talking about, Danny. I never talk on slippery ground. Never, never, never. But if you ask April, she will tell you always, always, always.
Well, what about May and June?
April's my girlfriend's name, you smart ass.
I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass.
Yes, that old saw. You're funny, Danny. You are funny, sir. Danny says, that's farming I can get into. Hemp, in air quotes here. Totally medicinal, of course.
It's for the Navy shipyard.
Yeah, right? We're making rope.
What do you think those ropes are made of?
Depends. Entirely depends. They have 3 different materials that I'm aware of. They have steel cables, they have old-fashioned hemp rope, including huge hawsers that are like 10 inches thick, and then they have nylon rope that they use now too.
Oh, they finally went to nylon?
Yep. The steel cable's usually smaller stuff, like about the diameter of a finger, so 3/4 inch approximately.
Uh-huh.
And they mostly just use it as a shot line to bring the bigger lines over. Danny says hemp cigarette papers. That's a good one, Danny. That's a good one.
Alright, moving along.
You know, it does kind of surprise me a little bit that he doesn't have hemp on this map, because he's got it on several of his other ones. All of his New Zealand maps have it. If this map had it, I definitely would change it over. April says hemp toilet paper. I don't know. That might be a little rough.
I don't know. Those hemp shirts are pretty damn nice and comfortable.
I don't know what you're talking about, Barbara. I didn't hit a tree. I might have come close, but I didn't hit one.
I think some of the crew may be looking to take a drink at this point.
Well, all they got to do is watch your stream then.
I ain't hitting nothing.
Yeah, wait until you try to pull up next to me to unload.
Well, that's because your machine's lag.
Yeah, blame it all on me. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's the connection at the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, because you seem to have problems connecting to all the servers. Sometimes worse than others, but there always seems to be at least a little bit for you.
It's been better here lately.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That is a good thing.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, My stream hasn't dropped. Or at least my chat hadn't said anything about it.
You mean you don't watch yourself?
No, that's why I don't run into so many trees.
I hardly ever run into stuff. Even when I'm reading chat. So, the next couple of Monday Night Wildcard streams are going to go back to where it all began for the Monday night streams.
Oh?
One of them will be SnowRunner, which is what we used to play every Monday night before I changed it to Wildcard. And then the other one will be Tank Mechanic Simulator, which was the very first actual Wildcard stream. So stay tuned for those on Monday nights.
Well, Monday night might be getting interesting. And what time do you start yours?
7:30 Eastern.
7:30 Eastern.
I think Mrs. Bumpkin will like SnowRunner. I don't think she's seen it yet.
Well, when they get done watching my live stream Monday nights, they can go finish yours off.
Danny, what is CMS? Sorry, I was trying to find out what Danny was talking about. I didn't see you put the pipe out there. A little more. There we go.
Yes, hon, but that 5 to 7 is Central Time, and he runs on that damn Eastern Time. He's an hour into the future.
I did not, Danny. Tank Mechanic Simulator. I fix Shermans and Panzers and whatever else I can get my hands on. You're in either way, huh? All right. It has been so long since I played the Tank Mechanic Simulator that I don't even remember where I'm at. I guess the same thing could be said for SnowRunner. I know that we haven't even graduated to the second map on SnowRunner yet. We could at any time, but we haven't finished all of the quests on the first map, so... Not that you can finish them on the first map without going to the second map, because some of them cross maps. You have to carry cargo from one map to another.
Ah.
One of those jobs is extremely difficult. On my old save, I never was able to complete it. It's to haul loads of different sized logs to the other map and through some really rough terrain, and I always ended up tipping over at least one trailer and losing the logs. And then I got my semi stuck and I got mad, and that's where I stopped playing, deleted, and started over and started streaming. I figured
well, you
that on a
started
live
streaming
stream,
too
maybe
late.
somebody can... What's that, Coble?
Did you started streaming too late then?
Well, that's why I started over. Because I figure if I'm live streaming when I get to that point, and somebody sees something that I could do differently or better, they can shout it out to me, and maybe I can actually succeed for once. rather than struggling.
Yeah, but they didn't get to see you kicking and crying and screaming at the semi as you kick it off the cliff.
Oh, they've gotten to see plenty of that. Trust me. Maddie Fi used to watch those streams all the time, and she would egg me on to purposefully jump my vehicle off of a cliff and go down the side of the mountain like a maniac. And even though her and I are no longer friends like that, I'm going to still keep that tradition alive to do that at least once an episode because it's fun! And people get a kick out of seeing me try to extricate myself from the crazy places I get stuck. I hate having to reset my vehicle. Oh yes, where are we going with oats?
I'm just harvesting them. And they don't harvest like the coffee.
No. Way lower yield. So yeah. Those numbers could change. Right now it's Skipper's Mill, but the numbers are dropping. At both sale points, unfortunately. Actually, I just reopened it and Ginger's Mill is $1 more now. Which is nice, because that's just on the other side of the field we just harvested. Yeah, for my birthday I will probably do American Truck Simulator for at least one stream. I think I'm going to stream like 3 times throughout the course of the day. Now this is all, of course, if I get to take my birthday off. Right now that is up in the air because we are dealing with the Log4j security flaw issue at work. And I have to write a software patch for one of our products that has to be done by the end of the first week of January.
Oof.
So that's when my birthday is. So if I can finish it in time, I get to have my birthday off. If I can't finish it in time, I have to work on my birthday to keep working on it. So keep all of that in mind. There will be at least one stream in the evening, no matter what. But extra streams during the course of the day all depend on my work performance.
How much of a procrastinator you are.
Well, it's not procrastination. It's Oracle software. It is connectors, management connectors for Oracle Enterprise Manager. And anyone who has worked with any Oracle software in their professional career will know the stuff is very difficult to work with. It's even more difficult to write extensions of any kind for it. So, my work life is going to be hell for the next few weeks. But I've got 2 weeks to do it. Should be enough time. Ooh, nice! I got a little close to you there. Let me get out of your way. That was all my fault. But you managed to do it without hitting me. So good job there. Once again, you came very, very close. I might also have to throw some new games onto the channel in the spirit of heavy metal.
Oh?
Have you ever heard of a game called BattleTech?
Battletech?
Yep.
You mean like the card game back in the day? Or the miniatures?
I used to play the miniatures back in the 90s.
Yeah.
They
that's what I'm
actually
talking about.
made a computer game based on it. This is not the first computer game based on it, but it's the first one to actually be called BattleTech. All the previous titles were released under the MechWarrior title, which was the BattleTech role-playing game. Which is funny because none of the computer or other like console video game titles were ever truly role-playing. They were more BattleTech than they were role-playing. But it's cool because I have it. I've had it since it came out. I actually kickstarted it, and so I might bring that onto the channel. I'm getting ready to start a new save game on it, so that would be the time to do it, rather than jumping you guys in right near the end of it.
Interesting, interesting.
And it does have a multiplayer option, so if you get yourself the game...
The boss is still barking over ATS at this point. So, I'm not going to push it. Because I remember MechWarrior back in the day. I remember playing BattleTech. The miniatures and the card game.
Yep. I wish the card game had gotten more popular.
Oh, there's a couple of card games I wish would have gotten more popular, but yeah, just didn't make it that way.
Nope. Yes, Barbara, Oracle is ouch. You are correct. Which MechWarrior did you play?
Well, the one I remember playing the longest was Mercs.
Mm-hmm. Which Mercs? 2 or 4?
2, I believe. No, I think I might have played 4 some.
Because I played the crap out of both of them. I still have them. I still have all of my physical disc copies of all the old MechWarrior games. I mean, MechWarrior 2...
You have all 20 discs. And that's one game.
So MechWarrior 2, MechWarrior 2 Ghost Bear's Revenge, I think it was called, something with Ghost Bear. MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, MechWarrior 3, MechWarrior 4, MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. I have them all. Somewhere.
Yeah, was that, which one am I thinking of? Oh no, now I'm crossing clans. That's never good. Keep my mouth shut before I get myself in trouble.
I also played MechWarrior 3060 or 3062, whatever it was called, on the Super Nintendo, which was fun.
Was that the command?
I'm sorry, what?
Was that the commander?
No. No, Barbara, I didn't even know you had a channel. What tabletop RPGs do you play?
There's only one, D&D.
I would actually disagree with that, believe it or not. I'm a big GURPS, or I was a big GURPS player.
Really?
Yep. Are you familiar with GURPS?
Barely. Enough I'm not an idiot to what you're talking about. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, for those who don't, because I'm not going to assume everybody in the audience knows about it, GURPS stands for Generic Universal Role-Playing System. And the way the rules are designed, it's produced by Steve Jackson Games, and the way the rules are designed, you can do literally anything. Fantasy, science fiction, fantasy and science fiction mixed together. It doesn't matter. And you can use all the same rules for all of it. It also has a dice system based entirely around 3d6. So there's no complicated dice stuff. basically, if you roll 3d6 and the number is less than your skill, you have succeeded at that skill check. If it's greater than your skill, you failed the skill check. It's very simple and easy without a lot of complicated rules to remember. And I got hooked on it at a convention where I just randomly sat down and joined a group that were playing to show the game off. And I got hooked. We were playing a team of detectives, and while we were out on a case, our offices got ransacked and burned to the ground. And when we got back, while everybody else was standing around talking, trying to figure out who might have done it, I sifted through the rubble and I rolled a critical success roll on my check for trying to find something, and I found the hard drives from our security camera system, which we were not supposed to have that level of information. And it shortened the game, but that worked out because it meant that we were able to finish the game in the 3.5 hours that we played, which was awesome. And that gave me my first taste of GURPS, and I was hooked ever since. Barbara says, D&D, vampire, werewolf, etc. When you say vampire, I really hope you mean the Masquerade, not the one that came out more recently, because the one that came out more recently I heard sucked. 20, sir. It's northeast. What about Pathfinder, Barbara? Do you ever do that?
Never did get much into Pathfinder.
I only ask because Humble Bundle recently did a Pathfinder bundle. It might even still be going, where you can get a bunch of books for under $20, I think. Violent Tank says he wants to try all of them.
Of course he does. I think he likes to make my life miserable.
Well, I don't know the man, so, or woman. I'm just making an assumption that it's a guy.
He likes keeping things interesting.
Well, this field is tiny. Yeah, you said that, and now he says, I am Groot.
That sums it up.
Well, thank you for having him come along for the ride then, Barbara. I appreciate new viewers all the time. And thank you, Violent Tank, for watching me. I have tapped away again for a moment, so you are aware. I am going to look at Humble Bundle and see if that Pathfinder book bundle is still going. Games. Let's see. It is 8 days left. Ultimate Game Master Kit for Pathfinder. 29 item bundle for $50, which, since you guys are into the D&D stuff, that's usually the cost of like one book, and you get 29. Did I lose you there, Kobold?
Nope. I hear you.
Okay. Oh, you went silent on me. I wasn't sure.
Because that is more of the boss's run of things and not mine.
Well, I am posting the link. Humble Bundle is an awesome thing if you are a computer game player. I have over 700 games in my Steam account, and the majority of them, by far, have come from Humble Bundle in like 15, 20 game bundles that I only pay like $12 for, and I get all of these games. And most of the games cost at least as much as the entire bundle does. And some of them are $60 to $80 games. So it's an awesome website that can save you a lot of money. Of course, the games are usually a little older. Did we freeze?
Yes, we are froze.
It does not like it very much when I tab away, does it?
No, it does not.
There, it's back. I had to tab away and come back to it a second time, and that fixed it.
Nope, I still can't reverse it.
Yeah, it froze just as you tried to. What is going on here? You're welcome, Barbara. I don't know if you can afford the $50 right now. I know I personally can't, otherwise I would probably buy it. But it's out of the budget, unfortunately. And with only 8 days left, it will not be in the budget before I can afford it again. Alright, come on, game. What is going on here?
Okay. Yes, no, yes, no. Should I stay or should I go now?
Alright, I'm gonna try something.
Okay. No, don't do it. Don't touch the damn thing.
Nope, that's what just unlocked it, is what I tried. But I'm saving, just to be sure. Rather than tabbing back to the game, I clicked on the icon in the taskbar, and that's what brought it back. So
do that
something was
from now
funky.
on if you have to leave.
Yes, I shouldn't have to tab out anymore.
That's what you thought last time, and then you tabbed up 3 more times.
Hey, be nice.
I am being nice.
What do you mean don't forget about the boys, dear? They can go to bed with you. I know they won't, but I'm leaving the door closed. I love you. Good night.
Did she
Bonk
take the
them on the
boys
head.
out?
What's that, Kobo?
Did she take the boys out? Or are you cleaning up after them?
I don't know if she took them out. I hope she did, but she's going to bed, so.
Yep, sounds like you're cleaning up after the boys then. But I can't come nudge your arm and tells you it's time to go.
Well, that one will hold it. He'll hold it for 3 or 4 hours if he has to, but I don't believe in treating my dogs cruel like that. Still, we've only got 2 more fields to harvest, and then we can call it quits if we want, which we probably do.
Depends on the size of the fields.
She called me a jerk in capital letters and told me I can open the door. Oh, crap. I better go open the door. I don't want her to kill me.
She knows where you sleep.
Yeah, right next to her.
Easy access, man. Easy access.
Wake up to being smothered.
Wake up dead one morning. That'll be
I'm too
uncomfortable.
light of a sleeper. She wouldn't be able to kill me without me waking up unless she had a gun or a knife.
Don't give her ideals. Jeez.
Oh, trust me, she's already got ideas.
You
She's
shouldn't
got all the
add to
ideas.
it. You shouldn't make it simpler for them.
Oh. If I was worried about her being like that, I wouldn't be with her. I've already been with one psycho. Actually, with 2. I don't need that in my life anymore.
But the crazy ones are the fun ones.
Well, the first one wasn't crazy until she found out that she was expected to have a job because we had a child together and I couldn't financially support the family on my own. So then she left me and I had to support my child on my own. Thankfully, I had my mother to help, at least with babysitting, so that I didn't have to pay somebody.
That's a nice convenience.
Yes, well, tell you, it's the best thing my mother's ever done for me. Barbara. Rule number 2 of D&D: never give the DM ideas. That's funny right there.
That is true.
I have found that by and large, you don't need to give a DM ideas. Most good DMs are plenty cruel enough on their own. And I've also found that when you say you want to do something and the DM says, "Are you sure?" you say, "No, I'm not sure," because they're going to rock your world if you go through with it.
Word. Then the DM intimidates you like that?
Well, depends on the DM, but most of the DMs that I've played with, if they say, "Are you sure?" and you say yes, you end up dead without the ability to be resurrected. Because something will happen like a dragon eats your corpse after rending you limb from limb.
Oh, that was nice and peaceful.
While or after eviscerating you while you're still alive.
That's getting a little rougher,
Can't leave
but
that
still.
part out. That's the most important part. Pins you down with one claw and then slowly slides another one across your belly. Yeah. I had a very, very, very graphic DM at one point in time. Another DM, though, I had to really pay attention to how he was saying, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Because once in a while, he would pull that out because he didn't want me to, but he didn't have anything evil planned if I did. So I had to listen to how he said it and watch his facial expressions, because in those circumstances, I usually ended up with something good. Like a treasure chest I wasn't supposed to find or something like that. Those are the DMs you gotta watch out for, the crafty ones that try to trick you into doing things that are good for you. Or try to trick you into not doing things that are good for you, rather. If I could English today.
No. Oh, American tomorrow. I never could English. Just ask any of my English teachers.
That's the scary part. I forgot to tell you which field is your next one. 19. Over by the little pond.
19?
So if you follow me, sir, I will lead you there.
Yeah, that's never a good thing when a DM says that either. I will
Says
show
what?
you the way.
Well, good thing we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons right now then, huh?
I don't know, with all the discussions, can I actually trust you at this point?
I don't
Well-
know, can you?
Intelligence saving throw. No modifiers.
Alright, field 19's just to my left. I am going to go and get rid of these crops that I have in the truck.
This ready?
It said it was, but it sure
This is
doesn't look it.
growing.
Oh, whoops. I said left, I meant right. See, that's what you get for listening to me. I can't even tell.
I
left from my
followed
right.
your instructions, and you see where it got me.
That one. Yes, that
Barley.
one you're standing
Okay.
in. 19, not 7.
To my left. That's what I say.
Apparently, I don't know my left from my right tonight.
Yeah. Never trust a Yankee.
Okay, that's probably fair. And now my phone is going off. Why is my phone going off? Whoops, don't run into a tree. Google, really? I don't like your new thing. Make it go away. I don't want it bothering me.
Well, fine. I'll leave then. And you can harvest this field by yourself.
Since when is your name Google?
You just said leave and don't bother me.
I said Google. I don't like your new thing. Quit giving me grief. Gosh. And the other thing.
Well, who on this stream is going to give you grief if I don't?
Country Bumpkin does that quite well, thank you.
Yes, Country Bumpkin here.
No, I thought I was going to get some peace for once.
You're getting work done, and your trees are still standing.
Oh! Shots fired.
I have not hit a tree yet, or cut one down. Is that a true statement or not?
It's a true statement. Hello, dogs. That took you guys a while to come up here. Dang, we just made some good money, though.
Well, good. Maybe at some point we can actually get off this island.
We only have to get to 3 million, and we're at 406,000.
A little less than halfway.
7,000. A little less than that. I think you mean only about 1/6 of the way. 3 million.
Oh, 3 million. I thought you said 1 million.
3.
Hey.
3, 4, 5. Niner.
9.
Are you German?
Ja.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No.
That's okay, I don't anymore either. I used to speak a little bit of it back in high school.
That would have taken away from my time being lazy.
Well,
Or trying to meet girls.
here in the new year, I'm going to be learning it again.
Aye?
Yep, I got myself a language learning kit for several languages, but German is one of them. Whoa.
I was trying to stay out of the crops.
Oh, you're fine.
And I didn't realize you was quite that close.
Why is it not unloading? What is going on here? I'm gonna reposition. Am I too close?
that went.
Whoops.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I drove too far forward that time. I was too close to you, that's why it wasn't unloading. Yes, Barbara, he crashed into me, so you can have another drink.
Hey. That's right, I'm going to break down the bottle.
My dog looks like he has done something wrong. He's got a guilty look on his face and his ears pinned all the way back.
It's beside the couch.
Wrong dog. He's not the one that would make a mess on the floor.
Didn't say he made a mess on the floor. But the evidence is behind the couch.
and the other one is the only one that could get behind the couch. VT, I understand about 3 or 4 words of that.
Is any of it good?
I mean, it looks like he's saying he doesn't know German, but he knows Dutch, maybe? I don't know.
So no reference to yes or beer.
Well, the only words that I know are nein, which is no,
Right.
Deutsch, which is German, and ich, which is I, and sprechen, which means speak. He said,
No, not German, but I can
German, but I can
speak
speak
Dutch.
Hey, I decoded it. I decoded it mostly. Four words was enough to get the general gist. I would also at some point like to learn Japanese, but that's a level 5 language, which means you actually have to spend a couple of years in Japan speaking nothing but Japanese in order to gain mastery of it.
I don't want to gain mastery. I just want to watch my damn anime. I hate trying to read subtitles. I'm a slow reader. I do not read for fun.
I do.
Now, I can read a text manual, but I cannot read for fun.
I used to read for fun all the time. I would read a 400 to 500 page novel in like 3 hours. Back in high school and about the first decade after. I don't read as much as I used to anymore, but
the last book I actually read was well, for fun or entertainment. Let me rephrase that. For entertainment.
Good word choice.
I don't recall. It was by Anne Rice. That's the only thing I remember now.
So, something from the Vampire Diaries?
Probably the Vampire Lestat.
Yep. That's what I would have guessed. VT, what card are you referring to, sir? Because he says, do I have to pull that card? I don't know what card he's referring to. Oops. I didn't want any of that to go into the trailer if I could help it.
I read the first chapter 3 different times, and not all at once, because I had forgotten what I read on the page before. I have trouble comprehending and threading things together like that when it's for entertainment.
Gotcha.
Now, I can read the Chilton's got it on my Ranger. You know, 3 or 4 times front to back. You know, and go out and take care of whatever I need. Huh?
Chilton's best repair manuals out there, man.
Yep.
If I ever need a manual on anything, and Chilton's has it, that's the one that I'll buy. I'll buy a Chilton's over the manufacturer's manual.
But I can read that no problem, and probably just one time going through. Okay, I know what I need to do. But you know, to sit and read for entertainment, yeah, it's headache inducing.
VT, I do not know any Spanish currently. Not Spanish, I'm sorry. Japanese. I don't know any Spanish either. Sorry, I was actually looking at the language learning bundle that I grabbed, and the languages are German, Spanish, Italian. Crap, now I lost it. And I don't want to tab out to get to it on the computer, but I just accidentally closed it on my phone. Damn it. What did I say? Japanese, German, Italian, Spanish. Those are the ones I remember being in the bundle. I think Mandarin Chinese was in there.
Oof.
It's another thing that I grabbed from Humble Bundle. Is this language learning bundle. Let's see if I can reopen it here. HumbleBundle.com. That's cool, VT. That is cool. So log in. Oh, crud. It wants a code. Of course it wants a code.
You know, it done went and got dark on us.
Yes, it got dark. Wow, very dark. Yeah. I'm just going to adjust my brightness settings like I did before. Up to the maximum 300%. So that people can see. Wow. Even at 300%, it's super dark. Never mind. We'll put it back down to 100%, and we'll just fast forward through the night. How does that sound?
Captain.
Oh, great.
Rain. Did you not check the forecast?
It didn't have it in there. Which I'm not surprised, because it was just a little spot shower.
Too wet to thrash.
Yep, there we go. Oh, come on. Slow that time right back down, because we got to finish it before the rain comes back, and it's indicated to come back now.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Come get this hopper full.
I'm on my way. It's a little bit bigger of a field. And the barley does seem to be yielding pretty decent, too.
Yeah, not too bad.
Which we need to remember to keep some to feed our chickens.
Well, go feed them now.
I meant to put some in our silo for the future and feed our chickens.
So the chickens don't need food now.
They Oh,
Oh,
the crop
shit.
withered on us.
I was
Oh.
going to ask you that a while ago. I think
How
they
did
all
it wither
did.
on us? It was only in the first stage of ready to be harvested. And it jumped straight to withered, and so did 3.
Yeah.
Oh, temperature. The temperature dropped too low
Oh.
and killed it. We didn't get to it fast enough. Okay. Well, folks, we're done. Harvest complete.
That's a wrap.
And I knew that might happen too. I was telling Country Bumpkin that we might lose the whole crop of something because it would get too far into winter and we wouldn't be able to harvest it fast enough because of all the rain.
Well, I guess we got an advanced time then.
Well, we couldn't see anything. Our viewers couldn't anyway. Oh well, I'm not torqued about it. We only lost. I don't even know why that other field was at the growth stage that it was, because it wasn't even ready to harvest. It never made it ready to harvest, so that's not on us.
So what about fuel?
Fuel is at the store, almost dead center in the map. It's behind the store building.
Oh yeah, I don't have a tank float up around here.
Nope.
Everything else floats around here, but fuel don't. Okay.
Well, you got to go to the store anyway, because you should actually run that combine through the repair point, which is also at the store. Repair it and the header. I don't know if you're familiar with Workshop Tabber, but it allows you to tab through them.
I might have played with it once or twice.
I love Workshop Tabber. I'm glad that they kind of made it basically
base game for 22. Yes.
That's another great change that they made, in my opinion. Whoop, whoop, whoop! You stopped, and I didn't. That one's on me. Have a drink, Barbara.
I'm filing that on your insurance. Did we dial a 1 to get off this island?
Everything on here is my insurance. By which I mean everything on here is our insurance. Now I gotta repair the front end of my truck.
Well, if you wasn't bundling and driving at the same time.
Ouch. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to pull forward to get the second trailer in there. Yep, there it is.
And he cussed me off to get to the repair shop that he told me to go to.
I'm sorry my vehicle's much faster than yours.
Sorry, girls. I'm older and have more insurances. Does anybody know that reference?
Barbara is taking 2 drinks, I guess, because we were both involved in the accident. Maybe she thinks you caused it by slamming on your brakes, like you purposefully brake checked me. But I also caused it because I was following too close. At high speed, at that. I do not know. Weave in between the trees here. And park up the truck. Oy. Well, that was a good night. Good night of streaming, but a good stream full of harvesting. I quite enjoyed that. I don't know why. I like driving unloader vehicles. Probably because I've done it in real life, and it reminds me of that.
Geez, fuel ain't cheap around here.
Well, like you were saying, there's no way to actually sell anything if we're on a deserted island, right?
Right.
The money is just being used as an abstract to represent our overall resources. So that includes taking the fuel out of that. You just make the assumption that we are making our own biofuel with the
Corn
canola
whiskey?
that we're selling. What's that?
Corn whiskey?
That too. But we were making the biofuel out of the canola.
Ah, okay.
That way we could keep the corn for the whiskey. Because I don't think whiskey made out of canola would be any good.
No.
I've never heard of anyone doing it in real life. And I'm sure there's a reason for that. Alrighty, everybody. Once Coble gets back to the farm here and gets that combine parked up, we are going to call it a night. So I will say all my goodbyes now. Thank you, everyone, for stopping into the stream and hanging out with us. Enjoy the beautiful Christmas tree with the music. And we will see you on Monday night, I hope, for the awesome stream. I don't remember which one I put first, whether I put SnowRunner first or Mechanic Simulator. Doesn't matter. Those are the next two streams, in one order or the other. And I wish you all have a Merry Christmas. And I will say thank you again to Coble for hanging out with me here on Lucas Island.
I appreciate you inviting me over. Spend time with your audience and with you, getting a little bit of work done. If I can back up straight, that'd be good. All right.
All right. Now that you've saved or parked it, let me save the game here. Beautiful. Now we're ready for the next stream.
All right. And with that, folks, I guess I'll be shutting this down as well. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We got quite a bit done. Good coffee yield. Like I said, Heavy, I appreciate you having me over on this. It's been fun and interesting for me.
Yeah, anytime. And with that, everyone have a good night. And don't forget, tomorrow night, Survival Roleplay should premiere episode number 3.
All right. Everybody have a happy holidays, and we'll see you when we see you.